So Tom Stevens, work at Dilsk Brighton in Brighton. So first dish we're going to show you is roast monkfish loin served with some dressed patty pan squash dumplings. So monkfish, we're just going to take it off the bone, take off any sinew. We're then going to salt that, roll it. We're going to cook the monkfish in aged wagyu fat for about 20-25 minutes. We're going to cook it at a temperature to set the proteins, then we're going to finish that off on a barbecue and then back into wagyu fat to rest. So we're cooking wagyu fat. It's a product that we had on a previous menu. We were getting whole sirloins in, so the fat was essentially something that we could render down and then use later on throughout the year or in other dishes. So the monkfish dish is garnished with some raw patty pan squash. That's just dressed in a pumpkin seed miso vinaigrette. Then we're gonna make some squash dumplings. So just roasted squash. We hang that. We use the juice from that to ferment it to finish the sauce. Those dumplings are going to be stuffed with spider crabs. Crabs are killed. We then steam them. Then pick down the meat. Take the brown meat. Mix some of that back through the white meat. Also, we then put some of the brown meat to one side, and that's used in a hollandaise, which is served on the side. So another part of the monkfish, we don't like to waste anything, so the monkfish cheeks are just going to be tempured and they're served on the side to dip into your crab hollandaise. The sauce, we make the sauce from the monkfish bones and the trimmings. We roast them off. Our veg in there, then we're going to deglaze that with some sage vinegar, so any of our herbs and things that are going to waste or not good enough to use on actual finishing dishes, we then make vinegars out of them. So that's then going to be finished with the fermented squash juice. So first off, monkfish comes out of the fat. We then carve that. That's finished with some fresh sage. Then onto the plate goes the dressed squash. On top of that, we then sit the squash gnocchi. To finish the plate, we're going to spoon over the sauce. So the sauce is finished with some lardo, some Parisienne of squash, and then sage oil. So there we have South Coast monkfish with dressed patty pan squash dumpling stuffed with spider crab.